Alright everybody, welcome to the stream. What is that? Let me put it on. What was there? So there was flag. I'm gonna reset it so I get. Then I've actually started playing the stream. Anyway, hopefully you're all having hopefully you've all had a good week and you're having a good weekend. And if you're not, I hope you're able to, you know, find a reason to enjoy the weekend and get through whatever it is you're going through. Yeah, today we're doing Kaori Part 2. I know it's been a whole week, and forgive me. I'm not deliberately going back to once a week. It's just because I've just decided to, like, you know, just chill and just take a break. Don't worry, it's not gonna be months and months like last time. But it wasn't like I planned it. It's just like I was just enjoying myself, to, you know, to do my own thing. You know, I do what I have to do. I do what I have to do each day. But then, you know, outside doing what is asked of me, what I have to do, you know, I'm doing my own thing, right? And I was just, you know, chilling. It's not like I planned it. Like, oh, I'm going to take a week off and then get back to it. It's like, no, I just decided to just chill. I haven't started the coding yet either. That's just no excuses. I'm just being lazy with getting started on it. But I'll make a start next week, even if it isn't every single day. Just, you know, I'm just gonna make a. I will look to make a start. I will look to, you know, and push myself to make a start next week, even if it's only like, you know, 2 or 3 days next week for like a couple hours. You know, just make a start on it. You know. No excuses. I'm just lazy with getting around to starting that. It's just pure laziness. That's all it is. Yeah, get around to doing that. Maybe next week. But yeah, I've just been chilling and just playing Cyberpunk in preparation for the expansion. And I finally actually sorted out my connection. You won't know about it. I'll tell you about it like maybe on another stream. But the two ways it really is, I had a really shitty connection. For the longest time, my connection has been less than what it should be. And I didn't know this until I started using GFN, GeForce Now, which is cloud gaming. I'm using that because more modern games that come out today are getting really demanding. And my PC is starting to struggle to run modern games, right? I can maybe get away with medium on modern games now. If I want to run like a AAA modern game, or even just a modern game, not AAA, but a modern game that's like demanding, I can maybe get away with medium if I'm lucky. I can maybe get away with medium. So I'm using GeForce Now for games that I know that I can't run, or games that I want to like be able to really, you know, run well. You know, I don't want to like compromise using my PC. I want to be able to run it well. And I figured out how to improve my connection. And it was the Wi-Fi extender that I was using, the internet extender. It was TP-Link. I'm not dissing TP-Link, they've been good to me. Like, for the longest time, it's been good. It's done me well. But just, for some reason, it was just, the connection wasn't as high as it should be. And I tested it on my phone, of all things, not Ethernet, on my phone. Because I use Ethernet with my PC. I tested it on my phone using Wi-Fi, which has to go through a wall to get to the router. And it was like 12 megabytes per second higher than what I'm getting with the TP-Link. And you might think, guys, 12 megabytes isn't a lot. I get like 500. I get like a couple hundred. Some of you might even get a couple thousand. Me, where I live, I don't have that luxury. Where I live, the best speed you can get is 70 to 80 megabytes a second. And then like 18 upload. That's the best you can get round here, where I live. So I'm getting the best speeds that I can get for my area. And I was getting like maybe 50 on a good day versus the 60 to 70 that I now get with the router. I'm not getting 70 to 80, but I'm getting 60 to 70 versus 40 to 50, right? And 50, that's maybe 50 on a good day. You know, like, I'm getting a vastly better connection than with TP-Link, just going straight to the router. And because I'm using a Cat 6 cable, because like a couple weeks ago I was using Cat 5, then upgraded to Cat 6. I had cables that I had a Cat 6 cable I was using for my PS5. I swapped that to a 5 instead of a Cat 6, And then I have I have an old like really long Cat 6 cable that I was using for the router in the living room, which is overkill because it's like a meter long. It's like it's like a couple meters long. Because I used to use that to connect from the router to my hub in my room. But it's really long, and it was obstructing the living room. It was, you know, so that's why someone gifted me a TP link to, like, you know, help with that. But it turns out that's actually holding me back. I don't know what, but I changed the cables, I upgraded the firmware, I restarted my router multiple times, I restarted the TP link multiple times, I've rebooted it, you know, limiting everything that's connected, so, you know, as little connections being used as possible. Nothing worked. It took me just taking away the TP link and going directly to the hub, which I said I think I just thought to test it via my phone, connecting straight to the hub via Wi-Fi. I just thought to see what the speeds are outside of using the TP link, and it was better. So I did that, and now my connection is like good. Still get a little hiccup here and there, but it's vastly better than what it was, and more consistent. It's more. It's more consistent. Every network test that I do, not with speed test, but with GeForce has got its own inbuilt network test, which gives you a proper proper results because you're connecting to their server. So it will tell you how good your connection is from where you are to their server, to your nearest one. And I get green every time, and green means optimal. You've got an optimal connection, you're good to go. Your experience will not be like bad. Your experience will be really good. You're not going to get a downgraded or deteriorated, you know, experience. You're going to get like the optimal, you know, experience we want you to have. And it was green multiple times. It never wasn't green. So that's all good now. And I know it's too late to read, but yeah, kind of went on a rant about it anyway. But yeah, I've just been chilling and relaxing and just enjoying myself. I've been uploading a clip a day. I've kept to that because it's not exactly hard. It doesn't require much effort on my part. It requires a little bit of effort, but not much effort, right? So I've been doing that. So, you know, enjoying Cyberpunk, just keeping to myself, chilling, relaxing, maxing all cool, and been doing that, and then, you know, I haven't got around to coding because I'm a lazy piece of shit. Simple as. But I will look to, you know, to do it next week. I've just been enjoying myself and just relaxing is all. So anyway. We're gonna do part 2 of Kaori After Story today, and next week I will look to do more than one stream a week. I will look to do 2 to 3 streams next week. So instead of 1 stream this week, I'll look to do 2 to 3 next week, and look to start, you know, coding and learning the game engine, but focusing on C++ initially, because I want to learn C++ before I learn the game engine, because C++ is an important language to know for Unreal, if not the most important. So anyway, let's actually get to it. But yeah, I apologise again for not streaming all week. I know I do this as for fun, as a hobby, but at the end of the day, you know, I was doing really well. I was going ham at one point, and then, you know, so I didn't plan for the break, but at the same time, oh fuck me, I'll close the game down. Sorry, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, I'll bookmark that for that. That'll be fun. Right. Game capture. Kaori After Story, that's good. And then let me just do that. Installed. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's cool. It's still boosting it for some reason. Right, let's go. Let's do it. No! Oh, god damn it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna see that beautiful intro. We're gonna get it. Come on, OBS. I believe in you, OBS. You can do it. Come on. I believe. Alright? Do we believe? Come on. We believe, right? We can do it. You're gonna capture onto the fucking window like a boss. You're gonna do it first time, aren't you? You're not gonna make me fuck around with OBS to get you to show the game. Come on. You're gonna do it, right? Come on.
On this cold winter night, I can feel your hand in mine, and suddenly I'm sure that
it's because I muted myself, and because I've got the window active, it's like, oh, you pressed a button, you want to skip. Oh, we're gonna get this. I will show the fucking intro.
on this cold winter night, I can feel your hand in mine, and suddenly I'm sure that everything is alright. I always wondered what I was missing in my life, but now I'm sure it was you. I look around and your eyes meet with mine. Now the sky's a much brighter blue. Underneath the twinkling lights, heading forward toward a future shining bright. Whenever I can see you smiling, it's a sight that I'll carry in my heart forevermore. As the snow falls around, I know I'll be safe and sound, 'cause everything I've searched for has already been found. This is only the start. I can feel it deep in my heart. Let's head into tomorrow as the stars shine their light on you and me.
Oh, a lot of messing around there, but it was worth it. I wanted to see that intro. God damn it, we got to see it. We got to see it. All right. That's okay. We're gonna have to hide the game again because I don't want to show anything off. Yeah, I remember that. Wow. I last played this game in 2019. So that's 4 years ago. God damn. Right. Okay, so it's page 5, it looks like. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, we don't want to delete the save. Jesus Christ, game. Calm. No, I probably clicked on the big X, but Jesus. Alright, okay, we're definitely on the right save. We're good. Right, go game. Game is showing. Game audio is going. Mic is going. We are going. Alright, let's go. Let's load. Okay, so where we last left off was we were on the train to see Kaori's parents. You know, we're going to visit them for Christmas. Our sister, who I forget the name of because I'm bad with names, our sister and Yuki and Uncle Kato, I remember their names, but I can't remember our sister's name. Well, anyway, our sister and Uncle Kato and Uncle and Aunt Yuki all went somewhere hot for Christmas, even though it's like, wait, you're treating Christmas like it's summer. And then they took the piss and was like, I'm looking for a hot summer Christmas or something like that. And they was taking the piss and was like, all right, fine, you weirdos go and celebrate. So you weirdos go ahead and celebrate Christmas like it's summer. I'm gonna actually, get into the spirit of Christmas and immersify myself in the experience, whilst you guys go and sweat your bollocks off being weirdos. Go on. So we got on the train and we went to stay with Kaori, and we met her parents and her sisters, and we got a gift because Kaori was like, I don't want to do gifts, and we was like, yo, check it, that's so cool. I don't want to do gifts either. And then we was like, yo, that's so cool though. And let me actually like network limits Opera because it's being weird. I'll limit it so that OBS has more connection to work with, and maybe that's the problem. Yeah. But yeah, I think I don't know how many people said it, but we got told by multiple people that, like, wait, you didn't get her a gift? Are you dumb? We was like, wait, but she said no gift, and it's like, yeah, that's because she doesn't want to make a big deal out of it. When a woman says she doesn't want to get gifts, it's because she does want a gift, but she doesn't want to make a big deal out of it or something like that. And basically, you know, it comes down to, you know, Kaori is very doesn't like to feel vulnerable. Obviously, as we know, she's a very private person. She's a Yusandei. I mean, basically, she's a Yusandei to Sunday. How you say it, and you know, she doesn't like to feel vulnerable, right? So she doesn't want to make a big deal about. She wants a gift. She wants to feel loved and cared for and thought of, but she doesn't want to just come out and say that, right? Because God forbid we actually are transparent and communicate openly about these things, right? But, you know, it's too hard for us, too much for her. So, you know, when she said, I don't want a gift, we don't have to do gifts this year. What she means is, I want you to get me a gift, but I don't want to make a big deal out of it because I don't want to be openly vulnerable, you know? I want you to care for me without me having to say it, because saying it makes me feel too weak and vulnerable, and I don't like that feeling, basically. I mean, I don't mean to offend anybody here, but like, women. So anyway, you know, you know, he was like, oh shit, I've got to go get a gift. So we did. We didn't get the gift I would have liked. I wanted to get a bracelet with like custom messaging on it, with like, you know, my signature to say like, this is a binding contract I've made with myself to you. You know, like, I'm gonna love you and be there for you, and she, every time she looks at the bracelet, she can read the message and think of me and know that, no, wherever she's going through, wherever she is, I'm there for her, and I'm gonna keep to what I've said on this bracelet. You know, I swear by this to her. You know, the game didn't give me that option, so I got her a fancy bracelet, but with no uniqueness to it. You know, it's a bracelet that they'd probably sell to 1,000 different people, right? So, hopefully she never doesn't come into contact with anybody using the same bracelet. So yeah, that happened. And her father got her a custom miniature version of her mech. I don't know what a mech's called in Ace Academy, but a custom version of her mech. And her sister, I think, got her a custom bracelet. I think maybe. I could make it up. I think maybe it's a custom bracelet. So like, wait, so you got her a custom bracelet, and I got her a bracelet, but your one is custom and made by you and unique, whereas my one's just a store-bought one with not even any custom additions made to it. So I look like a generic prick now, you know. But anyway, she loved both gifts, and you know, she's got 2 wrists, so she can wear both, right? We would nice to get her something more unique, something with a bit more thought to it, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, right? So we did that, and a load of her sisters, I think her mum got her like gifts that are suspiciously erotic, but they swear they're not erotic. But I don't know if it's just a game playing tricks with us, or if they did actually get erotic gifts and they're just trying to play dumb. Either way, you know, that happened, and now we are going to a festival or some kind of event that's happening near the house. That's like, you know, do with Christmas, and yeah, let's get to it. Where's the window? There we go. The ice skating rink isn't too crowded. There are a few families here with their kids, and some couples around our age. Loud Christmas music blares in the background, with red and green lights flashing across the ice. I watch as a few kids zip around the rink in easy circles. Maybe now would be a good time to tell her I don't know how to ice skate. Before I have a chance to tell her, she's already at the booth renting skates. As we slip on our shoes, I decide to do it. So, I have a confession to make. She glares curiously at me. I don't know how to ice skate. She blinks.
You don't?
I shake my head. To my surprise, she grins.
Well, I guess that just means I'll have to teach you.
In response, she steps onto the ice and takes off with a whoosh, then zips across the rink in an easy glide. Her hands are clasped neatly behind her the whole time. Even when she's getting ready to break, She hisses to a stop right in front of me with a burst of ice shavings. Okay, she's pretty good. I figured it out. Obviously you are an ice game prodigy and that's why you had to learn ballet.
What?
Gears on Ice starring Kaori Tame.
Don't be ridiculous.
But she giggles and holds out her hands.
Are you ready?
Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that for the thumbnail. I nod and take hold. Then she helps me glide onto the ice. My foot slips and my heart leaps in my chest, but Kaori's grip keeps me steady.
Don't worry, I've got you.
My legs wobble like a newborn calf, but with Kaori's gentle directions, I start to move across the ice. Kaori quickly spins around so that she's facing me, skating backwards.
Just follow me. Try not to rely on the rail.
Faint a fall towards Kaori. Oh no, I fell. Now you're in my arms and I'm in yours. With Kaori so close, an idea pops into my head. A smirk tugs at my mouth. I teeter forward with a loud, dramatic gasp.
Oh
no! Kaori's breath catches and she lunges forward, grabbing me at the last second, then pulls me close to
no!
her.
Are you alright?
I grin, my arms around her waist while her small hands are pressing up against my chest. Her eyes are wide and confused. You saved me. Kaori turns bright red. She looks down to see my arms around her.
You tricked me.
Oh shit, Sherlock. I laugh and steal a kiss. Her breath puffs out in a small cloud. I don't know what you mean. He playfully hits my arm.
I should let you fend for yourself then.
No! I slip my hands back into hers. She gives them a squeeze. Slowly, my feet wobble less and my glides grow longer. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this.
You're doing great.
This isn't so bad. I slip my hand out of Kaori's as I dare to skate on my own. Things are going well until my skate nicks the ice and I lose my balance. Whoa! Kaori pulls me back up before I faceplant as I stabilise myself. I'm ready for her to let go, but she doesn't. Her face is buried in my back as her arms hold me in a tight hug. A smile spreads on my face. I could get used to this. You know, I think I like skating a lot more now.
So do I.
What was that?
Nothing.
So do I. No, I think I heard something. She huffs.
Don't be stupid.
I laugh, and she slowly softens back into a smile. We circle the rink a few more times before we're both in need of a break. Kaori holds my hand and leads me over to the bleachers. I sigh as soon as I sit down, stretching out my legs. This is more exhausting than I thought it would be. I'm really glad we had a moment to ourselves. It's been fun getting to know your family, but I miss having you all to myself. He seems unfazed.
Oh, don't worry. We'll have a lot more time alone.
You have something planned? Kaori nods.
It was going to be a surprise, but it's fine.
She sounds really happy.
I booked us a little getaway at a popular winter village nearby. It's got skiing, ice sculptures, a winter market. I went once when I was really little and I loved it.
Suddenly, she seems bashful.
I hope you will too.
Finally, let's get intimate. Shall we say that? She's just gonna call us a pervert. Fuck it. She's gonna keep calling us a pervert all the time, we might as well make an honest woman out of her. Of course, I will. We'll finally be alone together, which means we'll get to know each other. No, let me try that again. Of course I will. We'll finally be alone together, which of course means we'll get to know each other more intimately. Kaori narrows her eyes.
You better not be thinking what I think you're thinking.
Are you thinking that I'm thinking we'll be able to cuddle and talk about our feelings?
No.
Neither was I, but I'm not going to tell her that.
We should probably go back and pack up our things. We leave tomorrow.
Wait, pack? Are we going to be staying overnight?
Yep, a couple of nights in fact.
Score. All of this is pretty sudden, but I'm pumped to spend more time with Kaori. A few days to ourselves would be awesome.
Do you want to skate around the rink one more time?
I can already feel the tightness in my legs. I don't want to think about how they'll feel tomorrow. Kaori notices my face and laughs.
Maybe we should just head back.
That sounds like a great idea. We navigate our way back to where we rented our skates and change back into our shoes. Together, we drive back to her house. By the time we're home, dinner is ready. I can smell the spices before I even reach the kitchen.
Oh, welcome home. You're just in time.
Kaori's mum smiles and nods towards the living room.
We're having dinner by the TV. So go help yourselves to a plate and come join us.
The TV? She nods.
It's tradition for us to watch some holiday movies on Christmas. Come join us whenever you're ready.
Great, thanks. My mouth waters at the tantalising aromas wafted in from the kitchen. I follow Kaori and each of us grab a plate. We gather our food and then make our way to join the family in the living room. Kaori sits down and I sit next to her.
What do you guys want to watch?
Kaori looks at Ayame, who smiles and looks at me.
How about you choose since you're our guest?
Gear Alone, The Gear Who Stole Christmas, A Wonderful Gear, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Gear, Island of Misfit Gears, A Christmas Gear, The Gear Cracker. I think the Gear Cracker. Gear Alone, The Gear Who Stole Christmas, A Wonderful Gear, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Gear, Island of Misfit Gears, Gear Cracker. I think Gear Cracker's the most clever one. Hey Kaori, since you used to dance ballet, why don't we watch The Gear Cracker?
Oh, Kaori used to dance in that every year. I wonder if we still have one of her performances recorded.
I was choosing it's a funny name. I didn't know it would lend itself well to poking fun at her. Score 2 for 1. Kaori stares, petrified.
What? Mom, no!
You know, I think we have it somewhere.
Dad!
They ignore her and continue searching. Her dad finally waves a disc triumphantly.
Found it!
Okay, we are definitely watching this.
Okay.
No!
Kaori snatches it out of their hands.
You've already embarrassed me enough with the pictures. At least let me keep a little bit of my dignity.
What's dignity? I've never heard of such a thing.
Aw, come on, have a little fun.
Oh, it's okay. I guess we can pick something else. A Wonderful Gear. Really? We can't watch Gear Cracker? I guess The Wonderful Gear is another play on words. The Wonderful Gear, because gear, yeah. So it's like it's been a wonderful gear. I guess that's a play on words. It's not funny, but it's a clever play on words. So I guess that one. If that one was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, right? Reindeer, that would probably be another one to pick. But I think I think A Wonderful Gear is probably the second best one, just because it's a play on words. You can't beat A Wonderful Gear. Kaori raises an eyebrow.
I didn't know you liked black and white films.
Kaori's mum squeals.
Oh, I love that movie. Nothing else quite gets me in the spirit of Christmas.
Her father nods.
It's true.
I puff out my chest and grin. We all settle down as the movie starts. After watching one, we're all still feeling festive and decide to watch another. We watch movies late into the night until my eyelids are heavy. All the excitement from today has got me beat. I catch Kaori yawning too, and we all decide it's time for bed. Shutting off the TV, we go our separate ways to our rooms and get ready for bed. Once I'm in my pyjamas, I snuggle next to Kaori in bed. She feels warm and delicate in my arms. I feel her snuggle closer to me in her sleep, and I easily drift off into a peaceful slumber. To me. The morning sun shining through the window wakes me up. Instinctively, I roll over and feel an empty space beside me. Blinking my eyes open, I see the absence of Kaori. She must already be up. What time is it? I check the time and it's before 8 AM. Kaori's not a morning person. I wonder where she could be. It doesn't seem like sleep will return to me anytime soon, so I decide to get up as well. I roll out the bed and get ready for the day. Once I've freshened up, I decide to look for Kaori. I go downstairs and check the living room and kitchen, but I don't see her there. I'm about to return upstairs when I hear a faint noise in the room down the hall. Maybe that's her? Carefully, I inch closer. Whoa, sounds like she's enjoying herself there. The door is partially open and I'm very tempted to take a look. No pain, no gain, am I right? No, we're not going to save it. I was going to save it there just in case, but I'm like, no, this is the stream. I can't just roll back just because I don't like the choice. I have to stick with it. I have to commit to it, especially on the stream. Take a peek. Gently, I creak the door open, and I'm welcomed by the most magnificent sight. Oh, mama. Maybe that will be the fun. Kaori's back faces me, and she is bent forward on her hands and knees. Her head raises high as she arches her back, her spine curving delicately. She wears skin-tight yoga shorts, which emphasise the plush shape of her behind. I could get used to this view.
Oh.
Num num num. No, I'm sorry. A floorboard creaks as I try to get a closer look. I freeze, but Kaori doesn't notice. She's wearing headphones which block out other noises. Her back curves upwards in a stretch and she lets out another moan. I get the feeling I really shouldn't be watching this, and I definitely shouldn't be watching her in secret. Good morning, swiggity swoody, I'ma smack that booty. Oh, let's do it. In no reality will this end well. Do I really want to proceed? Do I have become a man? My entire life has led to this moment. I take a deep breath. I know what must be done. I rub my hands together as I carefully sneak closer. She arches her back up and then down again. Her arm, derriere, is poised as if ready for my hand. Her firm derriere, whatever it's, however you say it. Reaching back, I ready myself. And then... smack! Kaori yelps and tumbles forward. Her concentration broken. Her hand flies to her backside. That feeling of when my hand connected with her butt. That moment of firm resistance. I will... forever cherish. She rips off her headphones. She pushes herself to her feet. Then she whirls around and... uh-oh. Her glare stabs me with 1,000 cuts. Well, we had a good run. I hope my friends at least pay F to pay respects during my funeral. She stomps up to me.
How dare you!
Her cheeks are flushed pink. I regret that. Gotta commit. Look, alright, Look, listen. Look, when my cute girlfriend is wiggling her cute butt, what do you expect me to do? Kaori's face flares and she seems at a loss for words, but the silence doesn't last long.
I would expect you not to hit her while she's not looking.
Oh, so a love tap is okay as she's aware. Got it.
I didn't say that!
Gee, I didn't know you were into such loose things.
Stop making weird conclusions with your stupid logic.
She balls her fists. Whoa, hold on.
Why? I'm just going to give you a couple of love taps since you seem to like them so much.
Hey. That was a smack on the butt. What you're doing is gonna hurt a lot more than that. What I did was playful, and hey, some women like getting smacked on the ass. Some women actually get pleasure from it. Now, some women are into that. Okay, it's painful pleasure for some people. Some people actually like getting smacked on the butt because it feels good. I don't ask me why, but some people are into that shit. Punching me, I don't think anyone gets pleasure from that. That's just painful. Some women like getting smacked on the butt. No one likes getting hit with a fist. That's crossing the line. Come on. Meet me halfway here. She winds her fist back. Wait. Okay. Look, I might have had a lapse in judgment, but it was just one smack. I can't take back what I did. So how about you do the same to me and we'll call it even? She glares at me. That would be fair. And you're all about being fair, right? Her eye twitches.
Hit you in the same spot?
Yes.
As hard as I want?
That would only be fair.
Fine.
I get down on my hands and knees and mimic her pose from before. Kaori cracks her knuckles. Maybe I should have said as hard as she wants. No, all you gotta do is mummy, please do it again. Just be into it. Just pretend to be into it. Put on a brave face, pretend to be into it. Even bite your lips maybe when you look at when she does it, go, turn to her, stare her right in the eyes and go, mummy, please do it again, please. You know, I've been a bad boy. You know, and she'll be so embarrassed. Not only it might have hurt a little, but you'll then have the power, and she'll be incredibly embarrassed because you've been into it, and that will embarrass her, make her feel uncomfortable. We still have the power here. We just have to play it smart. It can be done. I wait for the impending smack, and if we don't get an option to say something like that, then PixelFade, you have let me down. You've let me down, PixelFade. Come on. I know they would have thought of this. Please, come on. I have faith in them. When I hear a voice.
Kaori, honey, are you in here?
Smack. I wobble forward, but immediately look back to the shocked face of Kaori and her mum.
Oh my, I didn't realize you kids were having fun in here.
Okay, well, they didn't think to allow me to make a cool moment like that. But to be fair, me saying that is one thing. Her parent coming in, one of her parents coming in and catching her smacking my ass, and her interpreting it as something dirty, that's a step further, and I like it.
Wait! Mom! It's not like that! He smacked me first!
You're just thinking of grave, Kaori. Now you're making it seem like we both like getting smacked on the ass. Kaori's mum covers her face, pretending to be shy.
Oh, honey, you don't have to share those details with me.
No! You have it all wrong!
Oh, Kaori. Oh, man. I would say revenge is this best served cold, but she's the one who's supposed to be getting revenge on us. Harder, Kaori. There we go. Yes. Yes. Thank you, PixelFade. I have faith in you. I knew it was right to have faith in you. Oh yes, just like that. Harder, Kaori.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
What? What are you doing? It was nothing like that!
Oh no. Did I do something wrong? Maybe this bad boy needs to be disciplined. Yeah, yeah. The whole thing is everything I wanted it to be and more. Kaori's speechless while her mum places her hands on her cheeks.
I didn't mean to interrupt your fun. I'll just get out of your hair.
Before we can react, she disappears out of the room, closing the door behind her.
You! I can't believe what you just...
I grin at Kaori's frustration. Her hands are balled into fists. I can tell she's just itching to hit me, but that would be playing right into the situation.
Let's just clean up and go before someone else shows up and gets the wrong idea.
Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Oh man. I help her pack up her stuff and then we go to the kitchen. Breakfast is ready for us and we dig in. While we eat, Kaori's mum returns to the kitchen. She blushes and quickly leaves before we can even greet her. I try to hold back my laughter while Kaori sighs. Soon, Kaori relaxes and we return to having a normal conversation. Hopefully that means she decides to move on from this morning's events. When we're finished, we head back upstairs to the bedroom. After we enter the room, Kaori puts a change of clothes onto the bed.
We should head out soon if we want to reach the lodge at a normal hour. It might take a little bit to check in and get settled.
Sure. We quickly pack up some clothes and necessities and then head out. Thankfully, Kaori seems to have chosen to forget our little episode from earlier, which is good news for me. Victory is mine. We are ready to head out the door. So we make we are ready to head out the door. So we make sure to say a quick goodbye to our family first. Naomi drives us to the bus station, and we arrive only a few minutes before the next bus does. The journey there is uneventful. The countryside flies by in a white and green blur. Kaori's head drops to my shoulder and as she falls asleep. I smile as I look at her peaceful face, making sure not to disturb her. She wakes up when we arrive, and after a short taxi ride, we reach the hotel within the lodge grounds. Checking in is a breeze and isn't long before we're unpacking in our room.
We made it!
This looks suspiciously like the same room they use in Ace Academy. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know for sure, but I feel like it's just the same when we all went to the spa. So I last shared this room with Brosif. Interesting. Yeah. The room is modest and clean. A large king bed with crisp white sheets center the room. The bathroom has a sparkling clean tub, large enough for two. I make a mental note of that. It may be useful later. Kaori flips through the brochures she grabbed from the front desk. It looks like they list out the activities the lodge offers. There are the usual winter sports, an ice sculpture garden, winter market, and glass igloos which can be rented for the night.
This looks interesting. Ooh, and this too.
She points to a few different things, ticking check marks as she goes. I smile and flop onto the bed. Kaori seems to be enjoying herself by choosing our activities. All I care about is spending time with her, so I'm happy to let her choose. As she's planned out our entire trip, we decided to just relax in the hotel room. I decided to make use of the big jacuzzi tub and love every minute of it. We flipped through the TV and watched the local channels until our stomachs growl. Neither one of... Why is the dog bark? Sorry if you can hear the dog. He's barking his arse off for some reason. I don't know why. Neither one of us really feels like moving. So we decided to treat ourselves to room service instead. We both choose the chef's special for the night. which is freshly grilled fish. Apparently, they also offer ice fishing on the grounds. Do they mean it when they say fresh? As expected, the food is amazing and we devour it all. A wide yawn escapes Kaori's mouth. Are you tired?
I think I am.
Really? You slept the entire ride here. She slips onto the bed and hugs a pillow.
I was awake really early this morning. It'll be good to have an early night. We've got a lot planned for tomorrow.
Her eyes are closed as she talks, and I grin. The poor girl really is tired. Well, at least change your clothes.
Okay.
Mustering the energy to move, she drags herself off of the bed. She quickly changes and gets ready, then crawls right back into bed. By the time I've gotten ready too, she is fast asleep. I slip into bed next to her and cuddle her into me. In her sleep, she seeks me out, huddling close. There's a smile on my face as I slowly drift to sleep. Okay. And that's not super long, but I feel like that's a good point to end it. And the next part can start with the, could be a start to the event. That's not super long, but I feel like I feel like that's a good stopping point. But as I said, I will be doing more next week. So I know it isn't super long, and I apologise for that, but I felt like I was only going to go for maybe half an hour more anyway. If I was going to do a bit more, I'd only go for like half an hour more. So I feel like that's a good stopping point. So that's like what, 30-40 minutes, which isn't too bad, But yeah, I apologise. It's not as long as I usually do, but I thought that was a good stopping point. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. If I've been a source of entertainment to any extent, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Whether it's first, second, third, fourth, or audio only. If I've been a source of entertainment or distraction for you to an extent, I appreciate that. Thank you. Sorry, it was only one stream this week, and it wasn't as long as I normally do. But like I said, I've just been relaxing and chilling. I've just been taking it easy. So. I'm sorry I'm sorry it's only one stream this week, but I didn't plan to I didn't plan to not stream as much as little as I have. It's just, I've been enjoying myself and just doing my own thing. But yeah, next week I will have to definitely look to, I've got to get down to it eventually, right? No excuses. I'll definitely look to start learning how to code, even if it isn't every day, right? Even if it's just a couple of days next week, to actually, spend, just a couple hours, even for a few days next week, starting to learn C++, and then after that learn the basics of the engine, and then next week I'll look to do 2 to 3 visual novel streams, maybe more. We'll see how I feel. We'll see what pace I want to set for myself, but I will look to do 2 to 3 next week instead of just 1 like this week. And I'll also learn to start to learn C++ next week as well, hopefully. Because I was supposed to do it last week or this week, but that didn't work out, did it? Because I'm lazy. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of your weekend. I hope that you if you can't, I hope you're able to find something to enjoy this weekend, and if you can't have something, I hope you're able to get through it. This has been Agent Scribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Possibly, I would say Monday, Tuesday, maybe. I need to get back to playing Cloudpunk as well, but what I might do is I might play Kaori After Story, and then once I finish Kaori After Story, take a break, because that's 2 visual novels that I've done now, Ace Academy and then Kaori. Take a break and finish up Cloudpunk, and then once Cloudpunk is done, whilst I'm looking for another second game to stream, I'll focus on Ethereal Enigma. So Kaori After Story, finish Kaori After Story, then get back to Cloudpunk and finish that up, and then start Ethereal Enigma whilst I look for another second game to alternate between. And then obviously learn C++, get my head up my arse and start learning that. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys I'll see you guys potentially Monday, maybe Tuesday. And yeah, have a good rest of your weekend. Especially subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.